Welcome back to another episode of Strange Town Golden Ridge. This is a tabletop RPG campaign written and produced. Just written and directed by Mr. Pickles. Produced by me. And supervised by Daisy. Daisy is the voice character behind, or voice actor behind the character, Iris, or Dr. Iris Forsyth, a semi-famous occult studier, investigator,
radio show host,
yeah,
doctor,
sniper. Who knows? I'm Rath. I am the voice actor behind the character King. Basically a lost soul who equipped himself with a fang sword, a sword made of a giant monster's fang, and learned to parkour and fight people. Yeah. And of course, Mr. Pickles, our storyteller for the game. So, we are heading into episode 4, following some very dicey and stressful events. If I was a good editor, this is where I would insert a clip of me just going, oh, in the last episode, but I'm not, so there you got to see it. But without further ado, I say we pass it off to Mr. Pickles and get into the game. So, Mr. Pickles.
Welcome back to the strange town of Golden Ridge, a town in the Pacific Northwest, fictional, where we find our group here getting into a variety of mysteries. It's currently Christmas Eve, 2023, so it is a modern setting, if you're just joining on this episode.
Christmas Day now.
Yes, it was Christmas Eve, and it has bled over into Christmas Day, as the group has received gifts from strange sources and have been slowly piecing through those gifts. A pair of sunglasses for the doctor, as well as a book about applying coats of gray, another book about demons for Mr. King, and a nice pair of sneakers that you've been putting to, well, some good use so far. Your sneakers, you know, make it so you can climb and run without making any noise. They're very grippy and very, very silent. The sunglasses for the doctor are perhaps helpful because you are famous and you were a little worried about people noticing you. These glasses seem to make it so people stop noticing you, even if they were just talking to you. However, I think you've noticed also the effects wear off if people do recognize you or are lit in on the secret. You guys were at an apartment complex. Stop me if I'm going too fast, of course. You're not on the ground floor. You're on the upper floor. Well, most of the party was. You had been in Iris's apartment at this old apartment complex in Golden Ridge. King, you had been scaling the walls, and we'll say you had jumped off. You landed. You were heading back to your vehicle, correct? In the parking lot?
I wanted to fetch Titan. We know that there's
Okay.
things in the dark.
Well, that's a good thing to do. Grab a nice cuddly friend for the dark monsters.
Yeah, that's it. I just want to go out there and snuggle.
And we'll say at this point, since Verde's not playing with us tonight, that it's middle of the night, so he probably puts his hands on his knees and says, look, there's a whole lot of bullshit. We'll deal with this a different day. And he'll head on home. King, you probably see him. You see him in the parking lot looking pissed off, or actually just normal, I guess. He gets in his vehicle and will head off somewhere. Because he's not here, I'm going to presume that you're just going to let him walk rather than trying to have a full conversation.
No, I want to go talk. Yeah, no, of course, yeah.
So, King, you can make it to your vehicle easy. You find Titan happy, wagging his tail and looking excited that you're here. It is rather cold outside, though. It's not raining or anything, but it is cold. What would you like to do?
Well, now I'm second guessing because things are all over the building. I'm now safe and sound out of the building. Titan doesn't want to go in the building. So leaving the building seems like the smarter call here. Except Daisy is still in the building.
Would you like to toss it over to her while you think?
I think I will call her.
All right, before you do that, we'll jump over to Daisy, who is
Mhm.
still in the apartment. Let me just put you disappeared. There we go. Okay. You have a very alarming book in your hands that you've been
Mm-hmm.
sort of trying to explain to a detective who's not taking you seriously right now.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything you'd like to do before you get this call? Like, are you staying here? Are you heading out?
I'm just gonna be pacing the apartment while reading the book.
All right. Yeah, you can certainly do that, and you get a call pretty shortly into that from King.
Hello?
Who is this? No, I'm just kidding. Hi. So I made it to the car. Titan's out here. Titan doesn't want to go in
Mm-hmm.
the building. I don't want to go in the building. How about you just come out of the building and we leave?
To go where?
I mean, there's plenty of other buildings that don't have monsters crawling all over them. Probably.
That we know of.
Yeah.
Um, you
Thoughts on
aren't
that?
tired?
I could sleep anywhere that is not is a building that doesn't have monsters crawling all over it.
Got it.
I'm leaving. Do you want to come
Mm-hmm.
with? Or are you good?
I'll come with you.
See, I think that's a great idea.
Yeah. I don't know if it's a good idea, but I'll do it either way.
I don't know if that's an insult or not.
I'll we'll talk about the book you gave me later.
Oh,
Yeah.
book club. I hang up.
All right, Iris, what would you like to do?
I would like to pick up Curie,
All right,
most importantly,
your
and
rifle
just
for
yeah, and
people who
head
are
for the door.
confused.
Mm-hmm.
Do you take like a backpack with a few extra, like a little bit extra ammo or anything, or you just grabbing the rifle with what's in it?
I have like a bag that has all of the attachments for it, like a med
Yeah.
kit and all that, and I'll bring that as well.
Okay, that was my main question: is grabbing your go bag or
Mm-hmm.
just the gun? Um, I presume whenever you guys grab a gun to go somewhere, you bring like a reload or two of ammo. Yeah, and grabbing the Book of Demons.
Yeah, I'll
I,
bring both books with me and definitely change my shoes. Because high
oh,
heels aren't gonna cut it now.
that's fair. Yeah, you can change your shoes to something more comfortable.
Mhm.
Um, as you enter
Slippers.
the hallway, roll notice.
Goodness, okay. 5.
From your left here, the emergency exit area, you hear what sounds like a little jingle bell, kind of like one of those light, high pitched, like shing. And as you glance over there, you don't see anything. Emergency exit's closed. All the doors are closed. You look to your right, and you don't see anybody walking around the hallways. To the right, of course, is where you would go to leave the building,
Mm-hmm.
the traditional way.
I'm just gonna jog/run down the hallway. Don't really want to be out here at all. Running away from the noise.
Yeah, you can certainly make your way. Don't clip. There we go. You make your way through the hallway safely, and it's about this point where you hear that jingling again, coming from behind you. Do you want to turn and look, or do you want to keep going?
I'll look.
You don't see anything.
It's very unsettling.
Would you like to go and investigate, or would you like to continue leaving?
Um, because King is waiting on me, I will go down the stairs. Just leave.
That works. Let's go to the apartment ground floor. Or actually, let's go to Golden Ridge and say that this is while we're at it. I wonder if this looks nice at night. Yeah, there we go. It feels like it's at night now. Visibility down. Okay, so you make it out of the building. Nothing harasses you on the ground floor, if you can call Jingle Bells harassment. Um, and you start to think perhaps that's just somebody's party that was going on. But you didn't really hear any other noises, just a distinct jingle bell. There's no like glasses clinking. You make it out of
Mhm.
the building, and you can see King waiting for you. Um, and I presume you walk over to his vehicle.
Definitely.
You guys are now both in King's armored jeep,
Hi.
and Dayton too.
Hi.
So they let you go. So maybe they weren't there for us.
Who's they?
Oh, did you not know there's monsters all over your building right now? There's like a giant arachnid and
I asked
oh,
about
there's
it.
the dude with the spoon knife things.
I saw the spoons.
Uh-huh.
That was the extent of it.
Yeah, there's a guy on your roof and his arms are like but like long, like longer than mine.
Uh-huh.
And they've got spoon knife things on them, and then there's a giant
Okay.
arachnid monster also on your roof. Um, I'm not crazy. I think I
I hope
I
not.
think this is all real, but I'm not entirely sure.
Both of you roll notice -4.
Does this have something to do with danger
Ooh.
sense?
Sure. I'll give you a +2. So a -2
-2.
overall.
Oh, our bennies.
Oh yeah, you should have fresh bennies. 3 for each of you because you're both normal. And if you'd like to use a benny to reroll, of course.
I'll wait until King's roll.
He's typing in how much bullshit I'm giving him.
Yeah. Takes me a minute.
My favorite part of
Nice.
you rolling.
Mine too.
There you go. 7.
Yeah, as you say that and you gesture, like up towards the roof area, because that's where you were saying things were coming from.
Mm-hmm.
You can see that there's like a billboard on top of the roof, with some lighting that goes onto the billboard. It's some sort of toothpaste or something, but what you notice is that there's also a guy on that roof. You notice because he's smoking a cigarette, and so you see like the ash burn or the coal of it. That's not what you'd call it, but you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
And then as you gesture out there, Iris, you also see it as he's gesturing up there, and you see this glowing ember. That's the word I was looking for. Disappear as it steps back and away. Like looking out over the edge and then disappearing behind.
You saw that, right?
He's the one
Firefly.
pointing at it.
I'm like pointing right
Okay.
at it. No, where?
Yeah, I feel like I'm losing my mind, so I don't like that. Maybe it was a good idea to leave.
I don't understand and I want answers, so part of me wants to go up on the roof literally just to get answers, but I feel like I'll probably die doing so.
I'll go up there with you. I mean, it seemed like
And we both die.
we
Let's
couldn't
leave a
really
note.
go up there, right? Like as much as you tried to climb the building, you couldn't.
Oh yeah. So I can't even get answers. Oh my god.
Well, we can get different answers from somewhere else.
It's like
maybe?
there's someone controlling all of this up above and I'm so mad at them.
I mean, probably.
Yeah,
Considering how
they're a
both
big
you and
jerk.
Verde were being controlled.
They're a big jerk, I said.
Mm-hmm.
That person that might be up there
Mhm.
controlling all of this. Okay. Go somewhere else and get answers. Where else could we find answers?
You kept talking about some treehouse earlier.
Right. The treehouse did in the German journal. The treehouse said they it might be of significance. In...
Bless you.
Thank you. So to the
Do you,
treehouse.
do you remember where it is?
Yeah, we.
I think
It
I
was
went there with you.
me, and was
Ah,
it
yeah.
the girl that I was supposed to be taking care of, who I haven't talked to in forever, and she became a mime?
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
It was all three of you had gone up north, and that's where you had seen Jesse Hatcher
And he was rolling with
beforehand.
Verde.
You had all made it out there, and you picked her up, and then you went to a second location where you found the treehouse, and so it was all of you guys, but you kind of split up there too.
There was the guy
Um,
that led him up there. He was supposed to meet with somebody, and then it
Yeah.
was a trap. And I
That's
went
right.
and
Yeah,
we tortured him, kind of.
Roger, the guy you guys gonna
Roger
left to the
Pott.
mimes to
Roger Potts. Yeah, he got turned over to the mimes.
do whatever they want to do
The
with.
guide mime.
So much for being a guide, right? I mean, she told me I'd never see her again.
That's not a very good guide.
Yeah,
I think I made a joke about she'll never see you again either because she was blind.
probably.
I think I remember that.
Yeah, that sounds like something you
I
would
just
do.
remember the journal saying that was a place of significance, but is it only significant because we've already been there and the event that went on there, or is it still significant and we need to go back there? I don't think any of us went inside, but I can't remember. Or you
Wasn't
guys went
that,
inside and I stayed on watch outside.
Wasn't there a big monster on the way to that treehouse?
I mean, I didn't know that, but probably. There's big monsters everywhere now, it seems.
No, you remember the thing we took down together.
Oh, well, then I don't think it's still
Flashback.
on its way there. The one that
I'm just worried
you
it's
blew
not
up?
safe. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think it's dead. Whatever happened? Did we go look at that? Whatever happened to that thing?
There's a lot of things that we just kind of left.
Hold on. King does remember what happened to that. You had a vision of somebody, you, finding that dead body on the road and being
Right.
very angry about it and vowing revenge.
Right.
And for some reason, you felt a connection as if it was you saying that, but you know it wasn't.
It hurts my head. Okay. I'll share this information.
Great.
Yeah. There's another king out there who's like the actual king and way more powerful.
Well, I mean, the mimes keep talking about chess, and there's, 2 sets of each, so.
Right. They call words Verde rook or something, or bishop.
Knight?
More of
Probably?
a pawn, but
Don't let
we
him hear
all?
that.
I think we're all more pawns.
Probably.
Yeah. What it feels like. Okay. So I'm just gonna start driving and one of us will figure out where we need to go.
Before we go, I think it's a good idea if you read the book you gave me.
Okay. You wanna
Yeah, I
drive
mean-
and I'll read?
Your car is safe.
I don't really want to stay here staring at the building.
Well, if we run into some problem on the road, I would probably be able to deal with it. I don't know if you would. Do you think you can shoot out a window with accuracy?
Yeah. Probably not as good as
Okay.
you, but yeah. I mean, just long enough for me
Thanks.
to read and then we can switch.
All right.
Or I can
That
drive
works
and you
with
can
me.
read to me.
If it helps, there's a Taco Bell like 8 blocks away. You could
Oh.
drive to.
Great idea, Titan. Let's go to Taco Bell.
Yeah,
hungry.
Titan's happy. 2 cheese quesadillas.
Fuck yeah.
Titan. No, he's gonna have diarrhea if he does that.
Probably.
God, Titan.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll drive to Taco
So-
Bell to read a demon book. As you know.
As is
Good idea.
tradition.
At
Um,
Christmas.
on Christmas. Yeah.
At 1 a.m. Yeah.
Okay, yes, you guys drive. It's about like 1:30 a.m. at this point. You drive a fair distance across town, about 8 blocks. This isn't a big town. And you go into the parking lot. Taco Bell's still open, of course. That's about the only thing that's open at this hour on Christmas Day. Unfortunate whoever's there, but you're in the parking lot. There are humans that are awake nearby. Would you like to read the book?
I will start reading.
All right, I will show it to you then.
I don't know that I want to see this.
Server, I think, is what I want, and I want to give this to Daisy and Rath. I think Daisy already has it, but if not, I don't want it to be taken from you. So go ahead and have a doozy of a time. I think I prefaced this first off that the introduction is a lot of the things that you read on every page, the general rules and laws that you see that are given through stories that are described. Yes, I know you're already pissed. And then each entry is the individual specific information that isn't necessarily going to the others. Yes, I know you see Odie. Go ahead and read.
Okay.
If you want to do it quietly, you can. If you want to say it out loud with words, out loud, you certainly can.
Yeah, I'll read all this out loud, name for
Okay,
name.
yeah.
Don't read it out loud.
I mean, you can read it out loud, and I won't count it as your character reading out loud, unless you want to read it out loud.
Is Daisy doing any roleplay while I'm reading this?
I'm driving.
I'll take that
Or
as
I
a
will
no.
drive if we want to keep going. Otherwise, we're just sitting in the parking lot waiting.
Yeah,
Of Taco?
I've talked about.
I'm eating some taco.
You guys can go through the drive-through, but the walk-in is closed.
Just drive through. When they open up the window, we throw them the demon book and drive out of town.
It's your shit now.
Good luck. Demons are not invincible, but they are only vulnerable to specific things. Demons have domains they control and goals associated with those domains. Demons must obey agreements, which may have negative effects or prices for mortals in exchange. Demons give sigils, right, to those who do great deeds for them. Yeah, okay. Knew that. Which do not have negative effects or prices that haven't already been paid. If you have a sigil, it is assumed you fulfilled your end of the bargain. Okay. Demons have true names, but prefer names given to them by mortals. Only use their true names if you want to upset them. Literally, do not speak these words out loud unless you want to piss them off. Bad things will happen. If you want to share with your comrades, write it down or text them, but remind them that they will be in danger if they start saying names out loud. Most pages have a blood red X on them with a note saying the date they've been executed. Everything else is blurred out, including any illustrations. The following are the only pages that do not have a blood red X on them. Page 4. A thing. The Demon of Hatred. Oh. Appears as a ball of fire with a face embossed on it, or as a bloody stain on reality. Full of contempt for humanity, he rarely willingly works with anybody. He is not a trickster and does not respond well to jokes. Okay. Which fortunately means he tends to be the most honest of the demons. His power allow him to destroy and erase anybody or anything from existence with a moment's focus. Cool. It is implied strongly that many other entities don't disagree with or fuck with this guy. For this reason, he can and has executed gods, goddesses, demons, angels, mortals, and eldritch force. Conflicting stories describe him as being affectionate towards art, music, paintings, sculptures, temples, and other testaments to effort. He bears the ability to grant a red coat destruction on mortals. His weakness is that his hatred will consume him. Full use of his power will end his existence. Currently enslaved by the girl in the purple coat. Oh, didn't know that. No, I think we did know that. I think Verde found that out.
He knew that she had some entities or something under her control.
I think the purple girl said its name. I remember I made a note that she had it. Yeah. Maybe I can. Page 25. Another name I recognize. The Demon of Lies appears as a male black cat. This demon enjoys helping the defenseless fight back, earning himself a reputation as a revenge demon. The domain of lies allows him to change reality and allow underdogs the chance to fight back when they couldn't reasonably fight back. He bears the ability to grant a blue coat control on mortals. His weakness is pure silver, anointed with garlic oil. Currently also enslaved by the girl in the purple. Why is she enslaving? Why? Enslaving things. A sticky note with different handwriting on an X'd out page says, "Why are all their names, their power in Latin, but not that guy's?" Okay. Page 103. Another name I recognize. The Demon of Life. Appears as a face in smoke, mist, or any other particulate gas. He is generally seen as a boon to whomever he helps, since his smoke contains the essence of life. Warriors who bear the smoke's presence recover swiftly. Gardeners have fertile crops even in infertile soil, and medical personnel work miracles. Who he helps is unpredictable, however, and he seems to move on to the next person too soon. He bears the ability to grant a gray coat change on mortals. His weakness is unknown to Sven. Also, currently enslaved by the girl in the purple coat. I feel like... Oh shit. Wait, is Sven just the writer, or is he a demon?
Keep reading.
Well, I keep saying his name, so I'm a little worried.
I've said his name before.
Okay.
I think.
And I'm also curious. He writes their names a lot. It's like trying to get people to slip up and say them.
Probably.
I wonder whoever wrote
I had that
this.
feeling.
Page 665. God, there's a lot of fucking pages. Next one's
Most of them are
999.
X'd out.
All right, that's a lot of pages.
This
It's
is
about the
the one I
size
read
of
last
Stephen
time.
King's It. Sorry.
This next name I don't recognize. Ah, the last name is okay, so he is a demon. Okay, sweet. No, we've said his name a lot. Iris. I fucked up.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's also called my hero, apparently, so.
We've said his name a lot. We messed up.
Yeah.
21665, I don't recognize. I guess I'm kind of blending this between King talking and me talking, because I don't think King would recognize these names.
King does recognize 665 as an entity, though, for sure.
The Demon of Torture appears to be an overweight man with large herbivore teeth, plenty of friendliness. He claims he does not enjoy torture, holds on to the domain, specifically to suppress torture among humanity. Descriptions of his interaction with mortals suggest he obsesses about individuals, and his obsession eventually leads to their end. Known to call himself a narrator and storyteller because of his ability to speak to mortals with greater ease than other demons. His weakness is unknown to the guy, another demon, but suggests that his overwhelming desire for friendship and to tell a story is inexploitable. In theory, you can beat him at his own game. Do not say his name out loud unless you want to suffer some consequence. He claims he does not enjoy torture. He does not enjoy. Okay.
Yeah, that's fluffy.
How do you figure?
Isn't it? You said he had those hippo looking teeth?
Yep.
I did? Oh. I forgot that I said that.
The liking humans. The guy who gave me the glasses, the guy on the last page, he mentioned that someone who likes to talk a lot had mentioned you. So
Sweet. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna die. More than I already knew I
well,
was gonna die.
the gray coat apparently has some ability to keep him in line from overstepping his line as a demon.
So I just need you to come hang out with Fluff.
Well, I think ideally we don't hang out with any of the demons.
Valid.
Yeah.
Okay. Page 999, the last page. The name we keep saying. The demon of wandering and author of this tome appears to be a skeleton wearing either antiquated clothing or lower class modern clothing. Yes, he isn't even sure what he is. The term demon is an assumption, he admits. He is the least interested in influencing humanity and thus is usually not a threat, but he's also the one to stand by as you are killed. Since he's also the writer of this book, he admits to his biases here. He meanders for quite some time about what his purpose even is. The ability to never reach a destination or an end or a purpose has him wondering who he wronged to be cursed to the state. He claims his weakness is his inability to get involved with conflicts, but also suggests that fields of flowers have always made him relax and fall asleep for extended periods of time, from weeks to decades. He notes throughout that he misses the humans he has bonded with. One of his favorite groups of human was some stoner group that he has been able to secretly fund and keep out of trouble in the early 1990s. Me, as Rath, notices a name missing. Can't for the life of me remember the
You're
name.
remembering Fraus.
Yes.
These are
And
the ones that are alive, right? Or present.
I remember these from a previous campaign, previous characters who bonded with each of these. And I won't give all the details, but yeah, there was 4 of us, and one of them is missing. The other 3 are currently enslaved by the girl in purple coat. And I'm curious how they went from that to being enslaved by the girl in the purple coat.
there's a
why
lot
there's
of
one
X'd out
missing.
pages.
Yeah, it could be dead. So what happened? Of course, I don't even know what happened to that character. So if the one that was, I think it was.
Can I ask if I
Was it?
recognize the handwriting? For any reason?
You know what? Yeah, go ahead and roll your faith.
It was page 25 that I bonded with, right?
That is correct.
Okay.
But you,
So,
as a player, you've also had some page 4s.
oh yeah, absolutely.
Mhm.
But I'm thinking the guy who was bonded with page 25 no longer bonded with. Was the guy who was bonded with page 5 dead? What happened to him? Big sad.
You're not sure as
Right,
a
as
player
a player.
because that was train wrecks happen.
Yeah.
But what you can tell, Iris, is this is definitively written by Sven, and as you like put your hand on the paper and just kind of
Mhm.
really try and look at it, you remember your strange vision of going to this weird land. You probably remember it ended with Sven being arrested,
Mhm.
and there's a large period of time that's sort of blacked out in your memory. And the more you think about it here, the more you remember him writing things down, trying to help you with something.
Okay.
We also know page 4, 25, and 103 are all enslaved by girl in purple coat. 665 is fucking with me, and 999 is fucking with you.
Mhm. Yeah.
Cool.
So they're
So
all accounted for.
nothing's fucking with Verde.
Mimes.
Me.
Both of us.
um.
Yeah.
Okay.
M-
So Verde's
Mimes
the
are not
safest.
in this book.
Okay. So mimes. Thanks, Titan. So mimes aren't demons, I guess, at least.
Demons. But according to that German journal, they were
Hmm.
um but they're not if they're
Monsters?
not people. Monsters is the monsters, martyrs.
Monsters
There's
are
all kind of words.
the terror slash another word they call them that I can't remember.
Perkta.
Perkata. Yep.
Yeah.
Thanks, Titan. Perkata.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Cool. Cool.
Next time we see Verde, I want to get that journal off of him. If he'll give it to us.
Text him.
Because he's not very happy with me. He just seemed really annoyed as I tried to explain the book to him.
Yeah, you'll get used to that. He's just kind of hates you.
Yeah.
Has he threatened to shoot you and kill you or put a gun in your mouth or anything?
No.
Okay, you'll get there.
He looks like he wants to
Yeah,
a little
it's
bit.
kind of like this thing. I don't really understand it. Normal people don't do that.
Well, if you could see the blue like control on him, I think we would argue that he isn't normal.
I could have told you that before. I'll text Verde that she wants the book.
Yeah, let me get the good old document open for Iris and King.
I'll send him just a picture of Titan with cheese quesadilla hanging out of his mouth. Be like, Iris wants your shit. That's all I say.
Titan.
I'm gonna add the German book, please, to the text thread.
Iris.
We have it already.
I don't have it.
By the way.
I'm going to say you have enough
directory.
memory. At least if you don't have it, you should still have it in your journal at least. So you can remember what I've given you in the journal more or less.
Yeah, because I recall.
Or you guys might have taken pictures of it and like
last episode.
So
I wanted to compare like the handwriting on a hunch, either on the sticky note or on the entirety of the Book of Demons versus the journal and all that.
Oh, yeah, certainly. You notice some similarities between the journal by Gunther Svensson and the Book of Demons by Sven. But the sticky note is what actually is the exact match. Whoever wrote that journal wrote that sticky note.
Okay.
Sticky note, was that in the 20s and 30s?
I don't think so.
I don't know what sticky notes were invented.
1968.
So it couldn't have possibly been him, because in the journal, I believe he came to an unfortunate end of his writing career. Granted, you don't have access to any of his prequels or sequels, if there were any, but...
That's odd. I hope that would help me understand more, but now I just have more questions.
Classic. Okay.
Well, do we want to go to this treehouse now?
I mean, that's a shot in the dark. I don't even know if that's really where we need to go. It's mainly just in that journal. I remember that treehouse was just mentioned. He recounted a dream he was hiding under a bed in some sort of treehouse cabin, which I think you had that same dream.
I had that, yeah, in the Mime hotel.
Okay. The last thing we're currently dealing with, I think. The men got trapped by a mad wizard in a giant hotel of some kind, only able to escape by utilizing the tattoos of one of the men with the metal lady they found. Are you metal?
No.
You don't have any kind of metal?
No.
Piercings all over?
I mean, I've got the snake bites, but that's it.
I didn't use my tattoos to get out of there. I just jumped out.
Well, we weren't trapped, were we?
I don't know if that.
Well, I
Actually,
kind of feel like we were forced there. Kind of.
we're trapped from going up above. We couldn't get up. Then they
Hmm.
are sieged by the living dead in the street.
Right.
It's pretty dead tonight.
Unless there's a bunch of stoners trying to hit up Taco Bell on Christmas morning.
What about
So I don't think any of that has happened yet.
did we you know that rich kid that we rescued that was like, "Let me help you," and then
Yeah,
we
whatever
just
happened with that? We just
we just
left.
kind of left.
Yeah, we're really bad at this.
He said he was gonna look into stuff for us, wasn't he? I feel like we gave him some information and then he was gonna do what he could, but I
feel like
don't
we're really
remember.
bad at this because yeah, the monster we just left, the farm we just left,
We can go back.
the dude's house with the monsters in it we just left.
We can go back to all of those
I
places.
think we
have
just get
nothing better to do.
just get overwhelmed and scared as shit, and we're just like, okay, we're leaving, and then we just forget to go back because it's terrifying. We block it out of our.
Well, okay, yes, but
Because then it's a while later that I'm sitting here going,
now
God,
we
there's
can
like
go
this,
back.
this. We just left all these things. Like,
We can go back now, though. I mean, with the gray coat, I can heal you if anything happens. So there's less fear. I mean,
okay.
I'm not as scared anymore.
So we want to go find that dude who's our friend now that we don't know his name.
Eddie. We could go to Eddie.
Sure.
We could go to that farm.
George.
We could
I
go
don't
to
know.
that tree house. We could go to the Yuskoski house.
I mean, we're at
We
a
could go to
loss.
the
Why don't
other
we just...
Yuskoski house.
You know what we should do? We should go to
What, the casino?
no. Go
It's probably
to
open.
Eddie's, sleep. I
All
think
right.
we'll be safe there. Maybe.
Mm.
And then we just start backtracking our steps and putting together any clues we missed.
Starting from the most recent or longest ago?
I don't know. You think we should just start from the beginning?
I think so. Well,
Okay.
not going to that cabin. I mean, we could go to that cabin you and Verde
I think we
went to.
hit everything we can and piece together all the stuff we missed. I mean, we were being
I mean, you
assaulted
mentioned
by
some kind of
squirrels.
squirrel
Yeah,
lord. Which did you
maybe-
deal with that?
No, we just left.
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of our
so
thing.
maybe
Just
we
leave.
go back there. Maybe because maybe that will tell us something about.
Let's go back to
Verde.
everything. I mean, there is the graveyard where the pistol was found that I gave to the cops, and it was just gone.
Yeah. So
the
maybe
girl
we just go
with the cat, the black. Was it a black? It wasn't a black cat.
It was gray cat.
Gray cat. The gray cat that got all bloody and apparently understood and wanted to help.
You petted him very nicely.
Yeah. Thanks, Titan. Okay, are you jealous? You were pelting him very nicely. I didn't like that.
There is that flashback, if I can add, as Titan here, to when Titan was talking. And he specifically asked you to tussle his ears more.
Yeah, I say we do that. I say we go to Eddie's and sleep, see what he knows, and then we just start backtracking from the beginning and start picking up all the clues we missed or we forgot about.
He might have company. I mean, he is a rich guy. It is Christmas. He does have a family.
A family that didn't search for him. Bark, bark.
It'll probably be dead in a week if things keep going the way they're going. So, I don't really care.
Why don't we just go to the closest thing from our location and then keep heading out?
I don't want to just bounce around. I say we work in order.
Okay, that works.
Otherwise, we'll get sidetracked and pulled away. So,
yeah. Sleep is necessary. I am exhausted.
And I want to go somewhere where we're at least safe. And Verde.
Taco Bell isn't safe.
Verde will shoot us before the monster get us. So, no, Taco Bell isn't safe.
If I can add, right across the street from the Taco Bell, there's uh, bark bark. There's a very brand new hotel. It's the only hotel in town.
I'm not going to a hotel,
We're not
Pickles.
going in a hotel.
That's
Okay,
the
well,
worst
bark.
idea, Pickles. The Titan. No, Titan. You're so dumb.
No.
So silly.
No Titan.
Okay. I'm driving. We're going to Eddie's.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you guys are driving to Eddie's in the middle of the night.
Do I know where he
He's a
lives?
little bit out of town. Okay, the off center to middle of night. Sorry, because you'll get there about like 2 a.m. or so, and let's see. Just gonna keep you on this map for now. Well, no, I shouldn't do that because Eddie's Mansion. It's daytime, but it's going to be very night. Activate. But just a reminder of his house. You pull up and the gate is already open.
Rich people neighborhoods.
His gate is already open. I believe you guys had to speak into an intercom last time, and you made it through. But it's just locked open. Yeah, you drive on in. I presume you go up to the front door.
I want to check for danger.
You can hear a lot of loud music coming from within. You
Told
imagine
you.
somebody is still up. I guess a fair thing to say is this isn't like this isn't a suburban kind of neighborhood with little plots of land. He has a bit of distance between him and his neighbors. Enough so that his music probably isn't a big deal.
I want to case the house. I want to buy windows and everything.
Yeah, you can see lights on, and you remember from this building that the basement is where his lair is at, with the bar and everything. You imagine he's down there, and you can see enough light to suggest that that's probably where stuff is happening. Nobody's really active on the upper levels.
Okay. Head to the front door. Pick lock.
All right. Yeah, the ring of Mr. Friendship Raccoon activates a pick lock. Go ahead and roll your thievery if you'd like to break and enter. Or tickle and enter. I don't like that. I didn't like that.
It was a +8 last time, but I don't know if that was for specific bonuses and what's not. So what is it this time?
Well, you find that he has a very decent system of locking here, but
good.
You're just down to a +4, we'll say.
He'd probably just let us in, you know.
We don't know who's in there. 9.
9. You're unskilled?
Yeah, I don't have thievery training. Yeah.
Neither am
Well,
I.
it's my
these
thing
are-
it's my next thing that is on my what I'm leveling up. Daisy and I talked about this. She's going for what was it?
Oh.
We talked about this. I was going for
Mhm.
thievery, and you were going for something else that we were both had been working on.
I can't recall right now, but it will come to me before advancements.
Yeah, it'll be a little while. You're certainly able to pick the lock quietly, quickly. The door opens. You can hear music coming from the basement.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go to the basement, like nothing's wrong.
King.
I'll cover her back.
With sword drawn.
Yeah. I'm noticing you're doing a lot of faith rolls. Faith? Something you were trying to level up?
I think so, probably.
In faith, I'm thinking medicine, research.
My medicine's pretty maxed out.
Huh, gonna bug me. We had this all figured out. Anyways, yes, I'm covering her back. Sword out. Yep.
Let's see. I should also be able to put you guys to here.
Oh yeah, I remember this. Yeah, I was behind the bar.
You guys make your way down to the source of the music. It's a rather loud kind of like modern hip hop sort of mumblish rap kind of sounding thing. It's an artist I wouldn't know, but maybe something that it doesn't sound terrible, but you're just kind of getting a homogenous sound more or less. Um, you can see that all there is your comrade there, drinking at his bar, and he's sitting at one of those bar stools and overlooking, like not looking past the bar, looking the other way, looking over what appears to be some like tailored armored suits, like something that somebody was like, oh, I played Fallout 4 recently, and I wanted to build some like really heavy duty armor for some people. He's drinking from one of those square small glasses, like some whiskey or something with ice cubes in it. And he glances over at you guys as you enter.
Merry Christmas.
And he's like, Merry Christmas! Oh, I must text you guys. Yeah, they're in. They're in. Come on, come on. He waves you guys over.
Way.
I just, as I'm walking over, I just like lay it down on the bars. I'm gonna take a seat and pour myself a drink.
Suits are ready. These things?
Yeah, yeah. Like, I ordered these up so that you guys could use them to fight all the problems you were telling me about. They look nice, don't they? Sleek.
That's a sweet gesture.
They do look bulky.
Yeah. King, thoughts? I know you're busy drinking.
Great bourbon.
Thoughts?
Holy shit. Thoughts. We're
on these
inviting some
armored
over?
suits.
Oh, on the suits.
Yeah.
Great. Suits? What do I care about suits? I was getting bourbon.
It's a good bourbon, as you
It is a
said.
great bourbon. Thanks, Stein.
I don't know if I would make use of one of these myself. But
You're
again, it's
taking
a
a
really
suit?
sweet gesture.
But you guys told me all the stories and everything. Like you said about the monster running down the road after you guys. Like imagine if that thing caught you. You told me
Thankfully, it
about
didn't.
squirrels and shit. Like you need to be in case. You guys need to be protected if you're fighting these things. Yeah.
Oh, those are for us.
Yeah.
Yes, King.
Oh. I don't see a dog suit.
I didn't think you'd be taking Titan Hand to fight in like operations against these guys. Oh, you did. You did say that you shot that thing 3 times.
Yeah, I feel like Titan's the one that I would most likely put in a suit.
A dog suit. Oh
I'm,
my gosh, I'm so sorry, man. No, like
I'm
I should have
best at-
known better.
I'm
I
best
should
at
have known.
running and being able to swing a sword and being agile, but I guess in a dire circumstance and situation where, you know, there isn't parkour buildings and stuff and a bunch of agile room, it wouldn't hurt to have a protective suit around you. I don't know how much use I'd be to, but I can't say it wouldn't be useful. It just, how long does it take to get suited up in one of the, like, what situational, like, it would be something we would have to prep for, get in, be ready to go.
Oh,
Titan,
shit.
get out of her face. She's busy.
That is a good Titan cosplay.
Good boy.
He's like, man, yeah, you know what? I can get armor for Titan because you're right. That would take time to get into, I guess. I didn't really think about that. I just ordered it up.
Mechanized dog suit would be badass, though. That would take Titan everywhere.
Yeah, I agree.
He takes a drink and then raises his glass for some reason in the opposite order he should. Says, "Yeah, that's the idea there."
Trying to think, because like you're a healer, you need your. What do you need?
I feel like accuracy with my rifle and the ability to use it properly would kind of be
Potentially. Maybe we test it out.
a bit useless with this suit. We could try it out.
Test it out. Why not? I'm thinking because you could use the suit potentially if that works out. Verde.
He would love one of these.
He's got the middle suit there. That one was made for him.
Be like. So this is like things called like the
It makes
Brotherhood
you
armor
think of
suits.
like a power suit, but
yeah, power suit.
instead of having like a mask or anything, it's almost like a hazmat suit from that point on.
Okay.
Bulletproof glass, presumably.
Yeah, I feel like Verde and Titan at the minimum. Potentially Iris.
I mean,
Me. I just.
it's kind of like we could keep them in the back of one of the trucks we bring with us.
How big are these
The ones
suits?
for
Is
us?
this like you would have to like bring it in on a
Like in
forklift?
pieces, I imagine.
It's a suit you can climb into. You could segment it into pieces as you're looking at it, but that would take some time to do.
And heavy.
Yeah, so
And
it'd be
also,
like
you
in
feel
the back of a truck, just a giant power suit.
yeah.
Yeah. So we would need a base of operations where we would be able to operate out of, be able to come in, get suited, roll out.
I think this is kind of it at the moment. I think it would be difficult to walk up those stairs in these suits, though.
Is it difficult to walk upstairs in these suits?
Shit if I know. Like, they weren't made for me. They're made for you guys. I wouldn't fit. They look sleek as fuck, though. Like, the guy showed me this video of a guy doing it with like. It was crazy, man. Like when it's built for you, you can get shot in the face and nothing will happen. Like, yeah, like he wasn't able to do any fine functions, but he was able to hold a gun and like, bam, bam, and he had like.
How'd you get him down here?
Yeah, I was wondering that.
He points over. You can see there's an elevator. It's
Of course.
well concealed, but it's like a warehouse style elevator.
That makes more sense. So, I don't know. I mean, worst case scenario, let's just test them out.
Try them on. Maybe we can
Can we try them on in the morning?
attempt shooting some stuff as well. Yeah, sleep would be nice.
Well, I mean, I have a shooting range you can use them at.
In the morning?
In the morning.
Yeah. But it's more fun, I guess. Well, yeah. In the morning, if this is what you want to do, I've got rooms upstairs. Make yourself at home. There's food on the first floor and the third floor.
Thank you.
Don't other people live here?
What? No, this is my house. Because my family. No. They live in other buildings. This is the house that I live at because they live in the better places. They live in like Felita.
Better.
Must be nice.
But yeah, I'm not. I mean, yeah, because they always say the Golden Ridge house is the shit house. Because
rich people.
I don't know.
I'm gonna
I like it.
down my drink and head up to bed.
Yeah. Iris, you as well? You didn't have a drink though.
No.
Um,
Strictly afraid of alcohol now.
You both head upstairs as he's sort of maybe finishing up downstairs as well. But you guys head upstairs. You're kind of able to probably walk up another flight of stairs and find some rooms. There's a lot of rooms in this house that aren't really like used or anything. There's just like a bed made up and that's that. There's bathrooms, so you can kind of find your own space if you want.
I'll probably try and scope as much as I can within like 5 to 10 minutes and pick a empty, easily defendable room.
I'll pick an adjacent one, if not like the one next door.
Yeah, you guys have like the option of 8 rooms, and they all seem pretty similar. Just like bathroom, like
Oh, just
closeness might be.
one has a window with a view that I can see anyone coming close, and door. So I've got 2 points of. I don't get cornered.
Okay, yeah. So you're probably able to find like a room that overlooks the driveway, or the backyard, which is your preference.
Good driveway.
Driveway. Okay, yeah. So you look out over at the driveway as you find your room, and as Iris is settling into her room. Do you want to go close that gate out there?
I do.
Yeah, should have asked why that was locked up. Do we have his number?
Or, yeah. Does he have like a
Can we group text him?
remote for it? Yeah, we probably can. We have his number.
We do.
Yeah, I'm gonna assume you have his number.
Mm-hmm. Because he just mentioned texting us, so.
Oh, are you actually texting? Are we going back to Adventure 1?
He's typing.
I said, "Hey, man, guy, bro, why is your gate locked open?"
Um,
Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot.
I mean, I can just walk downstairs and ask him to close it.
You can. Gate closed, not open. No party coming. Wait, he's saying this gate is closed.
But it was open when we got here.
I can see the
right?
gate and it's open.
it is open. He's probably still downstairs, like in the basement.
I don't like that.
I don't think we're gonna get to sleep tonight.
At this point, I'm just gonna go into like King's room and sit down on like a little chair that's there. I don't want to be alone right now.
Oh, fair enough.
Hi.
You want the bed?
No, I'm fine. Thanks though.
Okay. He said his gate is closed
Mm-hmm.
because no party's coming. And he's like, nah, it's wide open. And he goes, my help is shit. He thinks his app can fix it.
Yeah.
Oh, you're also saying this. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're together in a group text.
Right. I didn't know you were looking at your phone, so I was just narrating what was happening.
I appreciate it.
You're gonna go close it?
It's Eddie.
God damn it, Eddie. Alright, so you're gonna go close it?
Okay. Yeah, hopefully watch the window and make sure I don't die.
I don't know. I don't think that'll help. I'll watch out the window. I'll watch you through the window.
Yes.
Yeah. Watching the window doesn't do much.
Yes, that's what I meant.
Just a window.
Mm-hmm.
Goes up,
Okay.
down.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
My jokes aren't
I'm
very
gonna
funny.
go
I'm
now.
really tired.
Yeah, I can tell. We can sleep after this gate is closed.
Say
hopefully.
closed. Not closed. No close that day.
Do you guys go out to try and solve this, or do you want to wait for Eddie to investigate?
She's going out to try
I'm
and
just
solve
gonna
this.
walk out there and close it manually.
I think I should go close it and she should watch me from the window as she's the sniper and I'm the melee.
He can also just jump down though.
I could
So-
just jump out the window. Yeah, I could just jump out the window if anything's going on.
Yeah.
I
I do have a pistol, so it's not like I'm exclusively long range.
I don't want to go outside.
Is Titan gonna come with me?
Fuck no. Titan doesn't have a metal suit. Titan's already
Titan
curled up
also
under the
really-
covers.
Titan loves Kingsman so much, so It is always snuggled against Kingsman if the option is available. And right now it is. So at the window, he's snuggled against you. You can see down into the area where the gate is clearly open. And Dr. Iris, you're at the front door.
Mm-hmm.
The front door is opened. You can see the gate from here. It's a decent
She
walk.
opened it, or the front door is open?
Yeah.
You've opened it, I presume.
Okay. I was like, hang on, let's not just pass this.
Mm-hmm. Just gonna walk down to the
Yeah.
gate.
You just walk down the porch and let's see, do we have this as a scene still? We probably do. So as you can see, you walk down that path, making your way to the front gate. I presume you don't want to do this stealthy. You're just making your way like a normal person would
Yep.
walk.
Mm-hmm.
So you make noise as you tap on those stone blocks,
Mm-hmm.
and you make your way to the gate. And you see that the system has some sort of issue. Why don't you go ahead and roll your smarts for me?
Alrighty. Five.
Wi-Fi connectivity issue.
Hmm.
You want to manually close the gate?
Yeah.
You press the button. I guess that's digitally manual, not a true manual. But the gate closes.
I want to take a picture of like the sign, so I know like that it said that the Wi-Fi was messing up, or not the sign, but the screen.
Yeah, you can take a little snapshot of that. You can
I am
see,
gonna.
like, you look back up at the building and you can see Kingsman at the window looking very nervous and waving.
I am going to sprint back because
Yeah,
I don't like the Wi-Fi thing. That freaked me out a little bit.
you can sprint back to the building. You make it in. You can close the door behind you,
Bet you're glad. Oh, okay.
and you can walk normally or quickly up to the station with King at 2:30
I
a.m.
want to make sure that like the front and back doors are locked.
Yeah, you can easily confirm that. This
And
house
I'll
doesn't look like many people live here. It's almost like it was meant for a big family.
I don't
I don't
trust
like
Eddie.
that. I don't like that at all.
I think Eddie's the big
Okay.
bad evil guy.
Maybe.
I was just sitting
I'm
here
gonna
thinking, man, the one person we like decide to trust. That's a bad
go
idea.
back into King's room. So the Wi-Fi connectivity is messing up, apparently, with the gate. Should I
Okay.
like ask him for the password or something? See
But
if
both of you roll common knowledge really quick.
10.
Damn. 3.
There's a well, for you, King. This is bizarre and out of the ordinary. You're not used to this, but Iris, you know this
Wi-Fi?
area a little bit. No, Iris, you know a little bit better. There are dead zones in this area where there are just like neighborhoods for some reason don't have cellular service or don't have internet connectivity or just have issues. And this is likely one of them that has sort of a dead zone issue where you might have consistent Wi-Fi issues. Um, and when you check your phones, you can see that your cellular like signal is at its lowest. You are still here, but it's not as good as in Golden Ridge, or say the actual big city nearby.
I'm gonna text Eddie. Because I seem to have some success with hacking earlier on. So maybe I can figure out what's going on. I said, hey Eddie, what's the Wi-Fi password? Need to check my blog. Great, thank you. I'm not even gonna respond. But I will try to connect to the Wi-Fi.
My man.
Yeah, you can connect to the Wi-Fi.
I high five Titan.
It's fairly strong within the building.
Okay.
But given your cellular problems, you could probably surmise with your 10 roll that that far away for the gate might be a little bit too far.
Yeah.
Needs a booster.
So, didn't those creatures mess with internet and electronics and all that stuff?
Lights, sounds, phones.
Mm-hmm.
I think. Oh, and then being able to open and close things with ultimate strength with their mind.
Great.
Except
I don't
bullets.
really want
They
to
can't
sleep
stop
here.
bullets.
Good to know.
Yeah.
If you glance back out the window, both of you, the gate, you can see that it is still closed.
I thought you were gonna say some dumb shit, man. Okay.
No, I just said some stupid shit, not some dumb shit.
I thought like someone there watching you, or the gate's open.
Just because the gate's closed doesn't mean that we're safe.
No,
Whatever
no.
it is
It is
could
still
already be
closed.
within the gate.
Confess to any
Could
of
have been here
this.
before we got here.
This
do
game
you
is gonna
really-
give me gray hairs.
Do you really want the suits he has? Because I'm not really. I mean, it seems useful, but the idea of having like my movement constricted
Yeah,
and being slowed down is terrifying.
Our go-to plan is to run away from everything
Yeah.
that's come after
Yeah,
us.
exactly.
So far, our usual is just run away and then forget about it and never go back. Is so far what our usual has been. So I'm just
Mhm.
not sure
I
if
mean-
this is like a huge plot thing that the puppeteer upstairs, the god upstairs might be putting in place that we might need for the future, or if this is just Eddie being an idiot trying to help, or if Eddie's even trustworthy. I don't know.
He's a fucking stoner. Can you really trust stoners? Bark, bark.
Yeah, see, Titan gets it.
Wow, it seems like. Okay, I don't really like this. I think Verde would like the suit. And because it's not an offensive weapon, it's just something to defend him. I think it's something that he should get his hands on as soon as possible, because it's not like he can turn on us with some kind of suit.
Last time,
I hope.
wait.
King triggered.
So last time we got in a fight with these monsters, an actual fight with the monsters, Verde got fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like he would take a defensive suit.
Yeah. And I mean, his weapons don't really call for extreme accuracy
Mm-mm.
either.
Yeah.
And he always just throws himself in the middle of things.
Or just says no fucks and walks away.
Yep, no in between.
Yeah, it's one of the other.
I really wonder what he'd be like without all those, without the control.
Nice. Hopefully. That would be great.
Maybe.
Maybe
So-
not. He's
So the plan.
Whoever's controlling him is like, yeah, I didn't do that. He's just a dick.
Well, he seemed liked at his job. Kind
It's
of.
true. You said he seemed like. I think you told me that.
I said that, yeah.
Yeah.
The guy we saw, the cop we saw.
That's
seems
right. The cop
like
told
him.
us. Yep, that's right.
And he said
It's
he,
like, how
he
do I
liked
know
the
that?
little raccoon, and so he seems like he's kind of going off a deep end.
I mean, he's got Roombas rolling around his home with Claymore strapped to
Yeah.
him. That's
Yeah, that's why we don't go to his house.
he fucked up. Yeah, I stopped stealing his fridge.
Good. You had nowhere to put it anyways.
I was
Um,
stealing his fridge, wasn't that? What that was real? Why was I
Yes.
stealing his fridge?
The stealing the fridge was not real. It was something you said, yes. but you just
Damn
stole a
it.
couple things, and then you said, I stole your fridge. And he was like, no, did you?
Thought I
And you're
did.
like, I can't carry a fridge.
I
But
took his couch cushions.
I mean, I would help.
there was a big nonsense joke at Verde's expense about you, like, I think driving up your truck and putting his fridge in the back of your
Yeah.
truck
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
driving off.
I
But
thought I took his fridge.
no, you didn't actually steal his fridge. It was all
Listen,
for
I've
joke.
been insane for months.
Yes, you have.
Or I was sane before and now I'm insane. I don't know.
No, you were insane since about July of 2023.
Iris, do you hear Titan
Dang.
talk to me or is that just me? Am I still insane?
Your Titan can't talk, King.
But he has both when I was insane before and when I'm insane now.
So
That's another thing that we just walked away from. The cave where I killed the giant monster, definitely, and took this fang sword. Another thing we
that
just
would
walked away from.
be interesting to go back there. We should
Yeah.
go back there.
I'm going to sleep. Tomorrow we're going to start retracing all our steps to all the big events. See if we can pick up any clues that we missed.
Okay. I want to put a chair underneath the door.
I don't think it'll fit.
No, like you
The
wedge it
handle.
underneath the door handle. So
Are you guys going to sleep in separate rooms?
I don't think
There's plenty
I'll
of
be
rooms.
able to sleep.
I'll start taking off my clothes, like waiting for her to leave. I'm like, now that I'm not insane, I'm not sure if this is normal or not.
I kind of just want to go.
Because you could do that chair thing for both of your rooms.
True. I want to go check on Eddie. He can go to sleep, but I want to hang out with Eddie and talk to him a little.
All right.
I'll get naked and go to bed.
You are naked. Do you want to block your door in any way? You can lock it. It does have a lock on it, so you can lock the door. But if you want to block it,
I'll lock it,
that's different.
but I don't think that'll help.
All right. You are naked. You are in bed. You are resting.
Actually, I
probably
will yearly. I don't think it'll stop them, but it might give me enough chance to wake up and be ready to act.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Your sword's probably at the side of your bed, just in case.
Close.
Same with any of your guns. You probably
Pistol
have.
under the pillow.
Yeah. Under the pillow.
Yeah,
You've got
stashed my weapons around the room, so depending where I'm at in the room, I can grab a weapon.
You've got an M16 as a blanket.
Yeah.
That's just 3 M16s.
Top of the dresser, hung on the back of the door. Like,
Flower vase.
weapons, yeah, weapons everywhere.
You've got a knife. It's actually a revolver.
I just made fun of Verde for having Roomba claymores rolling around his home, and now I've got weapons all around my room.
Yeah, so you get comfortable, safe, and confident. And, to be honest, as you're resting in bed, you feel safe. You don't feel as if anything is coming after you. And if I can be honest as well, like, your sleep as you drift into it is so very comforting. It's almost as if for a while now you've had these bad vibes with sleep, and something has changed that, and you just like drift into this nice, comforting valley of dreams for a bit. Safety, beauty, joy. Okay, maybe. But, that's when we switch over
Yeah, we'll
to the
switch
hallway
over, yeah.
camera.
Blankets start moving, and you're like, in pan.
Iris, you're heading back downstairs to the basement.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Eddie does not seem to have let up at all. He's on his phone texting and smoking from what appears to be a unreasonable sized blunt.
This is how you're gonna spend your Christmas?
He looks, huh? What?
I just
oh,
thought it was a little sad to be alone on Christmas.
Yeah, I guess technically, yeah. Yeah, that is sad, but that's that's my family. And yeah, I used to have other plans with people, but after what happened, I know a lot of my other family's dead. And so all I can really think of is how to get revenge. Which I guess yeah is not really a Christmas spirit, but that's all I can think of now. All I can do is fight back against those things that took that took the people who aren't related to me, you know, but like they were my family, the people who I met who understood me. Yeah, I know they were all just
What?
drug addicts, but like I just
Mhm.
they were they're my family, and I have to get revenge for what they took, for all of my friends they took.
I see. You mean that thing, the basement?
Yeah,
That's your main enemy here, right?
the guys who are using the perk to to kill my friends.
Yeah. Did Did you ever figure out who owned that house? Do you know that?
No.
Well, I am worried that your little goal here is going to be a bit more difficult than you think it is.
Because we need like automatic shotguns.
I have a friend who would love that, but it's a very big and influential family who has a lot of ties to a lot of things in this city. Um,
Think
so
I
it
give a shit? I'll take down anybody. I'll take down my own family. I have nothing. I have nothing at this point except money and anger.
yeah, I can
Hurt.
tell. Um, hmm. Do you have any other security, or is it just the gate? What's your security system here?
Well, I'm trying to get some security guards back, but after you know, I got kidnapped and everything, and yeah, it's been hard to get security crews down here because I didn't pay the last crew, and it's this whole ordeal about me being unreliable for paying. But I'm here now. I've got money. Like, just let me pay you.
I see.
But my gate's pretty good, except for when the Wi-Fi fails.
Yeah, that's what was happening.
It's like
I
every Sunday it fails. It feels.
I went down there and closed it myself.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Like, I don't know. It's just to keep the animals out mostly, but
Yeah, who knows what else needs to be kept out, right?
yeah, whoever. Well, you guys handled the people who kidnapped me, but they're just.
Not
I guess they could have
exactly.
benefactors.
They do have benefactors, but they also have an
Yeah,
obscene amount of family members. So it's not as solved as you think it may be. Like maybe we closed down one operation, but I'm not convinced that everything is sorted on
I
that front.
agree. I agree. That's why I'm getting in contact with all my people, seeing what I can get, what I can get for you guys, so that you can handle this. That's what I want. Is so that it, like I'm just I'm a dumbass kid. I get that. Like, and I get that you and your friends and that our town's detective, like, you guys can handle this shit. And if I can fund you, that's what I want to do. I've got money. I want to get you armor if you or automatic shotguns. Like you
I
should have
wish, yeah. I
Uzis,
wish
not
money would solve the problem, but It's not that simple.
Tell your friends if you find yourself in need of money.
All right. Well,
I know a great guy who could help you out with security.
Bjorn.
Yeah. Not to be confused with Bjorn.
Yeah, a different Bjorn. Same spelling.
Same. Yeah. Listen, I was mad that he was gone, so I made another one.
Yeah. Morgan. Yeah.
So do you have any staff here, Eddie, or is it just you?
I have a cleaning crew that comes in the mornings, but like I don't have a dedicated butler anymore or anything. And like I don't have a crew anymore.
So you're all alone, drinking yourself and smoking yourself to death.
Yeah,
Full of rage,
yeah,
right?
more or less, yeah, I guess. That'd be how one would sum it up on Christmas Day.
So it's I feel like you should go back to your family, Eddie. Because you getting yourself involved here is just going to make yourself open to being a casualty. And you've already been involved, so doing even more, I don't know.
Go ahead
You
and
say
roll
you
your
don't have anything to
persuasion.
live for, but I want to use a Benny.
Go ahead.
King would be useful right now.
There you go.
7.
Yeah, he would have got a freebie there.
Yeah.
As he said that, he nods, and his eyes kind of tear up. They're pretty bloodshot, his eyes, but they also tear up here, and he kind of like rubs his chin, and says, you know what? You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
This fucking town.
Facts.
It's a pretty rough place.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just know that when you have your family, it's best to appreciate them while they're still around.
You're right. You know what? I'm gonna order up an Uber. I'm gonna head over there now. It'll take hours, but at least I'll get some sleep on the way, you know.
Yeah.
You could see that he's ordering up an Uber to go into northern of the state.
You be safe, okay?
Yeah, I'll be safe. Them should be here like in 15 minutes. That's pretty quick.
It's pretty nice on Christmas, yeah.
Yeah. He starts to make his way up to the like ground floor, everything.
I'll follow.
Is your plan to see him out for this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, it only takes it takes about 25 minutes. The apps always lie. But by about 3 a.m., somebody has picked him up. It looks like a reputable sort. You don't pick up any bad vibes from this, especially with your gray coat. He's picked up and he's being taken up somewhere. I think it's like Seattle-ish or whatever. But he's being taken for a bit of a ride, and you're the last one awake in the building.
I want to tell him to come back after the holidays, if possible.
Oh yeah, you can certainly.
And I guess I'll just pick a room and block it off, try and sleep.
Yeah, you got the one next to King, I believe, already.
Mm-hmm.
Your gear is still there. You lock the door. You go to sleep. And we're at the hour-and-a-half mark. Maybe this would be a good time to take a quick 5-minute break. It's probably about 10 or 11 no, let's say 10 a.m. You're a bit disciplined. You wake up, the sun is shining in the sky.
10 a.m.
Well, because you went to sleep at around like
I was tired. Yeah, I went to
two,
sleep late.
2 or 3ish.
Yeah, that's true.
Um,
Don't know if I
so
slept the night before.
yeah, you wake up at 10 a.m. And you're able to get out of bed. You look out the window instinctively to see your paranoia come true. Sorry, not come true. The gate is closed. Titan is sleeping, but he wakes up and like gets over to you. And is like, oh, actually, I have to go outside. I have to go outside. I have to go outside. Is what his body's wiggling.
Just kidding. Okay, I'm gonna head downstairs. Making sure the area is clear.
You want to check Daisy or sorry,
I'll
Iris?
I'll put on some. I'll put on her underwear first. Actually, no,
Right.
no, those need washing. I'm gonna go and see if I'm just walking through the house naked, going to see if Eddie has some clothes I can wear.
Yeah, no, like you can just find a room. There's clothes in rooms.
Hell yeah! So I'm gonna find some clothes and at least secure like some underwear or a pair of pants and put those on. Uh, you know what? No underwear, just a pair of pants.
You
And
can look dapper if you want. You actually have good options for men's clothing here.
no, I'm gonna go just a pair of pants.
Yeah,
They don't
yeah,
need to be
yeah.
dapper. Maybe
Some jeans.
yeah, some jeans basically. I'll probably go jeans and socks, and then I'll put back on my boots, and then I've got my
Sure.
short sword sheath over my back, and
Long sword, but
pistol on my hip. What? However, my sword gets attached to me.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Anyways, and then I'll head down to the kitchen and probably check in back door, like open up the back door, check the backyard, like Titan run out there, and then I'll start mixing up some breakfast.
Yeah, sure. You can certainly make some breakfast. No problem. And Titan goes out into the backyard. Do you want to roll notice for me?
Fuck yeah! Wait,
A
maybe
danger
not.
sense can activate.
I don't know that I want to roll this anymore. What is my dangerous sense? +2?
Yeah, let's do.
Okay, cool. A 5?
Yeah. So you look out the back door as Titan rushes out to frolic in the grass and roll about and dump a bit and piddle on things.
Same, bro.
You can see the far fence, um, where there could be somebody like moving about, but there's no movement beyond that of a scared deer that just suddenly bolts. But a scared deer isn't abnormal in this area. So you just kind of see the yard. There's nothing amiss. You get on to your breakfast making. What are you making for breakfast? You have plenty of options, actually tons of options in the fridge. Is there
It's a
anything in
toss up
particular you want to make?
between French toast or classic like sausage eggs toast. Do I remember
That
anything about Iris's dietary habits?
roll smarts.
Is that the way you say that?
Yeah.
Yeah, like have I seen her not eat meat, or has she told me she's a vegan or something?
Roll smarts with a +2 because you're charismatic and you probably look for things.
+2?
Yeah.
Okay. 6.
Has Iris shown him any dietary restrictions in front of him?
She's definitely a vegetarian,
Okay.
but beyond that, not really.
So I'll scrap the eggs and toast.
So just the sausage?
Just kidding. I'll make French toast then. I think that should be fine.
Yeah, because it's vegan that would not like French toast, but vegetarian can do French toast.
I know how these work.
Yeah.
Good job.
So you go for your French toast creation. I'm going to use your 6 for that. You're crafting away there.
Yeah.
And we'll say, Iris, you wake up at this point. Rested somewhat, but a little agitated when you wake up. You can do your morning routine, whether that includes a shower or not, but you are able to act. What do you want to do after you've woken up and done whatever you need to do?
Did I have any dreams that I remember?
No. It is a very peaceful sleep.
Okay. I want to check my phone, make sure that I don't have any messages from Eddie or, anything like that.
Nothing from Eddie or Verde or your hospital that you work at.
Mm-hmm. Might as well just head downstairs. But before I do that, actually, I want to find whatever room that Eddie was actually using and look through it.
Roll a notice -6.
Oh.
Damn. This is where you should have Verde. I think he's really good at notice.
Yeah. A -3.
What does she see?
And would you like to use a Benny?
Did she find it?
I'll use 1 Benny. Yeah.
All right.
There is a chance. Not today.
Would you like to use a Benny?
You sound like me. Would you like to use a fortune point? Would you like to use a fortune point?
I mean, you guys have so many, and I can't use it against you. That I could just do the sweet, the little honey. Would you like to use it?
Well, I would not, but upon going downstairs, I will talk to King about it. 'Cause he's better at this than I am.
So as you wander about trying to find the room that he's used, you find a lot of bedrooms that aren't used. And so there's not that many floors in this building. There is a small 3rd floor. And the food that he mentioned was like a mini fridge. The 3rd floor is just kind of an attic that has like an entertainment area where there's like a couch, TV, a bunch of movies on a DVD player, and then a mini fridge full of snacks and drinks. But the 2nd floor is rooms. He's not in any of them. And the bottom floor is a bunch of rooms more for entertaining in various traditional ways. And as you go through a small library coffee room or a like meeting room, you smell what King is cooking, and you make your way to the kitchen a little frustrated, only to find that he's making some delicious French toast.
Shirtless,
Morning.
sword on. Hey, you survived.
I did. Yeah. Did you notice that our friend isn't here?
No, I didn't go searching for his room. Or a weirdo.
You should do that.
I should.
I feel like we should look into him. He's gone, by the way.
How do you know?
I told him that he should, maybe go back to his family for a little while.
What?
'Cause he hasn't seen them since he got kidnapped.
How's he gonna make a robo suit for Titan?
Well, he just has to call someone. He's not gonna make it himself. He'll be back after the holidays. He just, maybe I'm biased because it's, my parents, but I thought
I don't know.
it's better to not spend Christmas alone. They're gone. They're missing. My mother is apparently a mime, and my dad is missing.
Why do you think I know them?
I've mentioned it before.
You said you know my parents.
I mean, you know of them.
Oh, right. Listen, words matter. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I guess shame on me for making light of your parents being missing. That's not good.
It's very you. I'm used to it.
Yeah, not good with the whole, oh no, bad things.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my sister's dead, by the way. I remembered that yesterday.
She's been dead for a long time.
Yeah, Titan, I know.
I didn't know you had any family.
I don't. They're dead.
You've never mentioned them.
Well, I've been looking for them for months.
And you...
And they've been dead. But yours probably aren't. It's not like we're not comparing, yours are probably fine.
That's not very comforting.
French toast?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll have some French toast.
I'm like
Thanks.
overcompensating. I give her like 7. I'm like, here you go. You got this.
Thanks.
Yep. I've eaten. You enjoy those. I'm gonna go shower. And you want me to go find his room?
Mm-hmm. Look through it. I mean,
What's in it?
I have no clue.
Oh, you didn't find it.
Yeah, the rooms all look the same to me. I keep getting lost lately.
Can't be that big of a house. Seems like a pretty big house.
I did get lost in the police precinct, which
That's
is
true.
probably like the same size as this building. So
Probably, yeah. Valid. You haven't seen any like blue shit, right?
not that I can recall. Not on the guy.
Have you like looked in a mirror? Not offensively, but like, I'm not saying you look bad. You're fine, probably. I'm just blue shit on yourself. Who's looking at you? I don't see his blue shit.
I believe the coat helps with that. I mean, if I can remove it by touching something, I think by existing, I should be fine.
I don't know how this mojo juju works. That's not what it's called.
Yeah. Why do you think there would be something wrong with me?
I don't know if you know this, but you just got gifted by a demon. Like,
you did too.
Yeah, and there was shit wrong with me.
One that's gonna kill you.
Yeah, and there was shit wrong with me.
The one that I'm around is just gonna watch me die. Yours is gonna kill you. So I got a little bit of a difference. And we also don't even know if the one in it that is supposedly mine is even a demon or not. So
this is so
I haven't seen any blue things.
Okay, fair enough. I'm gonna go shower now and find Eddie's room.
Okay. Sounds good.
So I will first go find a shower. And then
easy enough to do.
Okay. I will shower.
Yeah, you start your nice shower, and while you're showering and preparing to search for a room, Iris, what would you like to do?
I want to go outside and kind of do like a walk around the grounds type thing.
Yeah, and Titan accompanies you because he's still out there. He's just racing around the yard. He loves this. So much yard to run around in. He's tearing that shit up. And that's sort of a consistent thing, is he's tearing shit up around in a circle around the building. So even if you're standing still, eventually he'll be back around and he'll do a little deviation, maybe do a circle in a bigger yard area, but you have a consistent, semi-consistent comrade. You make your way out in the yard, and nothing seems to really stand out of the ordinary.
Good.
You can hear, sort of in the distance, the sound of a shower going. Mostly from like a vent, like a fan vent being like, and getting the vapors out. As you're standing about in the backyard, you probably linger near a fence, and that's when you notice that there's somebody near the fence that you didn't really notice before.
Great.
It's just a simple looking person, straw faced.
Straw faced.
As in that they have a little bit of bristle to their face.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a young teen boy,
Mm-hmm.
likely a farmer kid. It's like, what are you doing? What are you doing over there?
I'm a friend of the family. Who are
Oh,
you?
uh, my name's Jesse. I'm from the local farm, and like my daddy said this house wasn't occupied.
It. Well, the owner was missing for a while, but he's home now.
Oh, cool. That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah. How long has it been empty, did you think?
Oh, for a couple months now. Dad said
Yeah.
it was haunted.
I don't disagree with that probably. Almost everywhere here is haunted, right?
Do, do you feel safe in that building?
I don't really feel safe anywhere.
Huh.
Why?
Must feel bad. I feel safe. My home. Because my home's good.
That's good.
Is your home
That's good.
good?
My home is good, but nothing is completely good. Not here.
Well, why is your home not completely good? His voice deepens.
I'm gonna take a step back. Uh, I have some weird neighbors.
Some weird neighbors.
Yeah, some weird neighbors. What about you, Jesse? Do you have any neighbors?
I have some weird neighbors, definitely. Some neighbors that piss my daddy off. He's starting to crawl over the fence at this point. His arms elongating and attaching onto the central fence post that goes crosswise.
Mm,
Can you roll my? Can you roll faith?
sure. I appreciate a roll so I can think.
Yes, you ain't no holler back, girl. You ain't no holler back, girl.
Okay. A 5.
You blink, a long blink, and focus for a moment, and you look back at this local kid. Says, "Well, pleasure talking to you, weirdo, but I gotta go." And he starts running across the field. Just a young boy. The vent goes off on the building. You're hoping that perhaps that means that King turned off the fan, even though he should probably leave the fan on a little bit longer to properly vacate the room of vapor.
I think it's just the first impulse is to scream, but that would kind of solidify the weirdo allegations. But it would summon King. Hopefully.
Would you like to go to King,
Some
or
people
would you
use
like
the
to
bat
summon him?
symbol. Some people just scream, and all of a
Scream.
sudden a guy bursts through a window. Oh yeah! Except to be, oh no!
That experience has super unsettled her.
Something that is just like ringing a bell with you is King said, "Look in a mirror," but not in an offensive way.
Mm-hmm.
Have you looked in a mirror recently?
I mean, I imagine I have looked in one this morning,
Yeah, you probably
getting
did.
ready.
Yeah, you probably did. But you're out here kind of in the backyard, away from the building. Do you have a mirror on you?
I have my phone, but that's not really a mirror.
You can use it. You can try to use it.
I'll try. See if anything happens.
No, nothing seems wrong with your face or anything.
That's good. Do I notice any weird tendrils?
You check for blue tendrils, and you don't see any connected to you. You do see some off in the distance, desperately trying to connect to you, though.
The distance, as in like any
Uh,
particular direction?
and like when you angle the camera to look behind you, it looks like maybe 30, 40 feet behind you.
Back towards the house.
Um, it doesn't really matter the direction. You can angle
Okay.
and spin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't like that. I want to return to the house and read through my book on the gray coat, if possible.
Absolutely. The more you read from this book, the more it makes sense to you of the movements, the mindsets, how to try and activate these powers, perhaps. And maybe you practice a little bit, but you're probably not fully activating unless you want to say that you are. Upstairs, King. That was a nice shower.
Yeah,
That
it
was a
was.
nice ass shower.
Look, yeah.
That was a rich person's shower that you just got to use, and you dress up in whatever you want to dress up in. You're just pants.
Jeans, socks, boots, no underwear, no shirt.
All right. You are
I like
80s
how I'm
action
either
star.
half dressed or in armor.
Yep, you're an 80s action star, and therefore your armor is plus 3,000.
Yeah, I have plot armor. I'll
Go for it.
start kicking indoors until I find what possibly looks like a lived-in room.
Yeah, go ahead and roll for me. Notice -6.
Is this a danger sense thing?
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, I know, Dad. Sorry.
-6?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Would you like to spend a penny?
Yeah. Is this still -6?
Yes.
Hmm.
Would you like to spend a penny?
Yes. It's still -6.
Mm-hmm.
Worth asking.
Would
Not
you like
getting
to
any,
spend a penny?
getting any better. Yes.
All right. Yeah, it's still -6.
Okay. Okay.
Would you like to spend a penny?
Yes.
All right. It's still -6.
Can we work together to like mitigate the negative at all?
No, he's on his own after coming out of the shower, getting dressed.
I got a
It
critical
was
one.
positive.
Would you like to spend a penny?
Yes.
Okay.
It's still -6.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Oh.
I give up.
So you go through every room you can think of, and you do it twice.
4
And
times.
this is like you go through rooms, you're trying to find secret trap doors and secret like bookcases, but there's not that many books, so that makes it pretty difficult. You throw books on the floor when there are books. Like you're pulling books out of bookcases, being like, "Is this a fucking okay? No, okay. Apparently, it's just a normal bookcase." And you go to different rooms. You flip a mattress in one of the rooms. You are strong actually, and you just like flip it, and you're like, "Damn, fucked him up." And you go to another room. Yeah, like you pull out the drawers of the like dresser, being like, "Is this a magical switch?" It's not. You spend a lot of time trying to do this, and by the time the Iris enters the building, feeling perhaps a little bit scared and bewildered, and you have finished going through every room twice, frustrated and drawer opening. You're both in the kitchen again. The remnants of French toast breakfast that was delicious and well made is still there. Nobody has done the dishes.
So I don't think Eddie's real.
We've seen him. You couldn't find his room either, could you?
He doesn't live here.
Okay, pump the brakes for a second. I went outside because I wanted to make sure that there was nobody in the area. And there was some like farmer boy near the fence.
Ew. Wait,
And
is that the
no,
story?
No.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So I'm talking to this guy, and then he gets all weird, and his voice gets deeper, and then he starts
That
climbing
tends to
over the
happen
fence,
near
and
puberty.
his like limbs are all wrong.
That doesn't happen in puberty.
And it was just really wrong. But he said that it had been abandoned for a few months, which makes sense because he was, kidnapped. He was kidnapped for like 6 months, right?
You have to ask her to.
Well, yeah, but and then I blinked and he was normal, and then he just ran off.
So they know where
And
he
he said that he feels safe in his home, and that his dad was
Well, that's not a conversation
had some
you
weird
should be having
neighbors,
with
and
a
he was
child.
frustrated. I mean, he was like a teenager.
You're gonna end up on a list.
I mean, you were okay. I won't get into it. So I think we should check out the neighbors. The neighboring yard. Neighboring property.
That's what you got from that?
Well, yeah, the guy turned into some creepy monster for like a moment. And
We're gonna go shoot more kids.
Hopefully not. I just
that kind of
don't
fucked me
know.
up last time. I wasn't really sure how.
Yeah, it messed all of us up. But there's got to be something in the house. That was just too weird. And I feel like, what if the dad is, I mean, I didn't get a good enough look at the kid. He could have been one of those creatures. I don't know. Maybe they're getting better at imitating people.
That's terrifying.
There could
Should
be
we
more.
take our suits? Test
I don't
run?
want mine.
Breaking into the neighbor's apartment or home?
I feel like you wouldn't be able to lockpick anything with that suit on.
Well, it's like a lockpick, but it's called a door kick instead.
That works, yeah.
Oh.
I also just don't want to I don't want to 100% go in like guns blazing.
Because there's two of us, it would be door kickers too.
Okay.
This stream sponsored by.
You should take yours, and maybe
I'll test run it.
like. Maybe
I don't even know if this Eddie guy's real. Were those suits even real? Are those actually down there, or did I picture that?
Yes.
I don't know what's real anymore.
If I can interrupt really quick, as you guys are in the kitchen here, trying to figure out what's real, what's not real, what to do, what not to do, I think we should go into a quick break. But before we do, it dawns on you guys that you feel like you're being distracted by things. Like a mosquito buzzing against your ear, trying to pull you away into other things. And what really comes to your mind as you sit here and wait, as perhaps your sigils start to activate on your body, lighting up on your left arm, King, or your gray coat begins to buzz about, like giving off different signs that you understand, but that somebody viewing might not understand. You have a feeling that that apartment is the sole cause of your issues here. that something is trying to fish you away from that, and that's the core problem. It's probably about I think we said 11 a.m. So it's probably 11:15 a.m. now, and I'd like to leave you guys with a quick break here, where you can consider where you'd like to go next. Yeah, so you guys are currently it's mid morning. You guys have woken up on Christmas Day, and you have some objectives in mind, but I'm not sure what they are. You haven't found the person that's occupying this mansion because Iris sent him away in an Uber to go up north to his family. So you have a mansion with tons of alcohol and presumably tons of drugs downstairs, tons of rooms to use, like 5 bathrooms, full kitchen stocked. I don't know what you guys want to do on Christmas, but it seems like you have a party mansion, and a fucking terrible apartment building that something bad is happening at.
Okay.
New plan. We blow up the apartment.
Oh no. There are people that live there.
They're already lost.
I live there. Am I already lost?
You're not in it.
You guys
Okay.
know of a person there already that you've met, the YouTuber.
And the detective who doesn't live there anymore.
You haven't met him there.
Not there, but I mean, talking to
I
the
still
YouTuber got us nowhere. He was just sleeping with his sister or something with no door.
I still think we need to retrace some steps. So,
Which ones?
well, ideally all of them, but it seems like
I thought
the
we
problem.
would do all of them, but then Titan was
The
telling us
problem,
we should go
yeah.
to the apartment.
Oh, bark, bark, bark. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm a dog. Bark, bark. I'm in the building.
But I also feel like it's kind of like, do we spend the entire rest of our 30 minutes of episode going back through every episode of Strange Town of Golden Ridge?
We can go back to Yuskoski Lake because there's a lot of things there.
That's where I killed all those kids? Is it?
No, not the lake. The
Oh,
cabin,
that's the cabin
cave,
where
the gas
we
station,
ran from a bunch of
squirrel
squirrels.
bar.
Oh, you did kill a lot of kids. Okay,
Yeah.
I was just agreeing because I thought that was.
No. No. No.
Yes.
Okay.
You certainly know where, and I believe that was like a 2-hour drive.
We are a bit out of town already. Are we closer?
Weren't you like on your way to meet us out there or something? You saw us drive by in a blood-soaked vehicle.
The summer camp got canceled due to the rabid squirrels, and she was finishing packing up and saw 2 cars driving back, covered in gore.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that was
You're out of town in the wrong direction, so it'd be actually about 2.5 hours.
Are
You
we
could get there-
close?
Like you could get there by maybe 12:30 if you make no stops. 1 o'clock if you make a stop for nom noms.
Well, we ideally would stop at that gas station.
I know we need to do something. I'm just worried that we're gonna do something. It's gonna be the wrong something. God, actually, this reminds me of an exact conversation Pickles had with me in King's Crossing. this is exactly what Pickles. It's like word for word what Pickles.
Yep, no, that is. I said that to you.
I know we need to do something. I'm just, oh my god, now I know how it feels.
It's crazy, right?
That's really funny. I just realized that.
We like to have fun.
Well, let's just do it. Let's hope we're right. Why are we wanting to go back to the lake? Because I have a sigil that I got there, but I still have no idea what my sigils do, except that I'm apparently helping demons. I don't even know how.
Yeah. Well, that cave seemed important. And also, you said that there was something in the squirrel bar, and we let one of those go, right?
We
The
let
one in
a-
the basement?
We let a bar go?
Didn't no, the creature.
I think we left it to the mimes because it couldn't get out of the basement because it was so big.
Okay.
We just kind of keep giving things to the mimes and then running away and forgetting about them.
Verde keeps giving things to the mimes.
Verde.
We allow it.
Verde has the
Yeah.
most amount of blue threads. Verde.
Mm-hmm. The
Parker.
most connection to the mimes.
Maybe Verde. Bad.
Maybe
yeah.
Verde's the bad guy.
Let's not think about that.
Yeah.
Let's not think about that, okay?
Yeah, I don't think that because he's being fucked with. Except I've seen the movie. I think it was like Scream or no, they were
Oh
called
no.
Yell. The movie's called Yell. Just kept making them, and it was like yell loud, yell louder, yell loudest, yell louder, or again.
Creative.
Yeah, and it was like, oh, all of them are being fucked with, but then one of the people who was still being fucked with was also the bad guy. I think it's been a long time.
I think that was the premise of Yell 1.
Yeah, one, yeah. Next slide.
Yeah.
So
How about we talk and drive? How about that?
we're driving to the lake because there was a cave.
That cabin that you stayed at with Verde, that Verde apparently forced the police commissioner to take you guys to. Remember that?
Yeah,
There. Something's gotta be there.
there's a cave
Right?
there.
You said you went into a cave and you killed a monster? That's where you got your sword?
I don't think that was there.
You're tapping your mouth with the fang sword. Like, I don't think I ever went to a cave to find
There's
them.
no cave. Was the cave when we were out there?
Yes.
That was when we were out there?
Yeah, you wandered off the woods. You found a cave. You went down there with.
Yeah, I remember that.
walking the
Yeah.
grass.
Yeah, that's when Verde. Yeah, Verde was with
I
the.
didn't know that was when we were out
Yeah.
down there.
You found the
Okay.
monster wedged into a tight.
Then
corner.
yeah, we should definitely because that's where he ran into the purple-haired girl. Apparently, that's where I found the monster and killed it. Got the cool sword trophy for my kill. Where I killed it.
Okay.
And
Yes. Starting to
there
question
was-
if you actually killed this thing now.
Titan kept telling us that the house next door, the house next door, the house next door, the
Ti-
house next door. And,
Titan.
Oh yeah, Titan talked. That was weird.
Titan talked.
Yeah, like more.
And you haven't
than
gone back?
this. Yeah. Would you? And then
I
also
mean-
that's where we started talking to Mime.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of stuff happened out there actually.
Yeah, it
Oh, and
sounds like a
squirrels.
lot of stuff that you guys also probably ended up overlooking.
But yeah, we
'Cause-
ran away.
Yeah, as we said, tends to be the our
To the
our
lake.
thing.
Put down my orange shoes.
Did you should we stop at that gas station? You know the one, right? On the way back, the last one into the city. It's always really weird. Yeah. Maybe see if they know
there's a mime
anything.
hanging outside. Did you see the mime hanging outside?
God would have to tell me that.
Titan?
No.
No.
Bark, bark.
I did not.
Only we see.
That's pretty terrifying.
You seen a mime? Seen a mime.
I've seen a mime. I went to the mime hotel
mimes
with
are
you.
real.
There were mimes in my dream with the
I'll be
Page
honest, I don't really
999
remember this
guy.
mime hotel. People keep saying that we went to a mime place. I don't really remember it.
You said you met with your friend there.
Oh, that's right. I just went to the bar. Yeah, that sounds right. Yep, that's right. Yeah. I thought that was just a vision, but yeah, no, that was us going to a mime kingdom.
The first time was a vision in a bar, then it was in your apartment, and then it was
The vision,
mime
yeah,
hotel.
was in your apartment where you went all fucking.
Oh, no,
and I
no.
tried to save you, and I died as well. Also,
Fluffy was in your apartment
Fluffy.
fuck was Fluffy in my apartment?
at some point. I can't remember when, but it was a while ago.
Fluffy.
Fluffy.
He's your friend, remember?
I'm your friend, remember? Why was Fluffy in my apartment?
Because
don't
you like
like
to
any
call
of
him
those.
Fluffy?
What? What'd you say?
I said, would you like to call him Fluffy?
Well, that's not his real name. I think I just made that up.
Yeah.
He comes to it though, or responds to it.
Who wouldn't?
Yeah, thank you for the correction there.
Fluffy. Again. Gross. Okay. We're going to the lake.
Hmm.
Okay. It's a fair drive. So I'd like to imagine much of this conversation was along the way. You guys probably stopped somewhere to get gas, get some snacks, and then start driving up north. And nothing really stands out to you other than that it is a crisp, cold, drizzly Christmas morning. The dawn shines on the horizon, and you guys make your way up to the gas station, I guess. Do you want to stop at the gas station?
She wants to, so I'll pull over at the gas station.
Hell, why is last time we were at this? Iris,
I swear I was
there.
here.
Yeah, and
Yeah, that's so weird.
huh. Let me scroll up and.
I
bring
thought I
Pink
was
onto
there. It was actually you. Man, we all were going crazy. It was you and Verde there. I didn't even know you two knew each other.
Yeah. So, okay. Yeah, you should both be on the map there.
Yeah.
Strange. You are able to pull over, cross the road or on the gas station right
Across the road where
side,
we
if
parked
you prefer.
before, and I want to look for the mime hanging in the tree.
There is the tree.
Yeah.
But there's no mime hanging from it.
He did call the cops to deal with it.
Yeah. Remembering.
Yeah, you have a flashback of when you and Detective Verde were hanging out here. It was a very tense moment where you guys were not really sure what to do.
I think
But
we
then-
hated each other.
You guys hated each other, but you sort of talked at this point, and we're like, "This is fucked up, isn't it?" And you were both like, "Yeah, it is. You know, I don't like you, but this is fucked up." But you both had a moment of agreement there, at least.
I swear that same semi was here last time too.
Yeah, same. Well, there's a lot of semis that come through here.
Yeah. Okay.
Just the one.
I'm gonna. You want to go in the gas station, or what is your plan?
Sure.
here?
I just wanted to check it out because I remember there being some weird like graffiti on the sign, and that I don't know why, but that kind of stuck out to me.
You guys
Also
both look
just-
at the sign, and the sign is normal now.
Because they fixed it.
I want to go. I'll just walk away. I'm gonna go to the tree. I want to see if there's like signs of rope being tied around it at some point, or if that was fake.
Yeah, go ahead and roll your notice. And Iris, what would you like to do?
Is this a
I
danger
would
thing?
like to
It isn't.
go. Well, let me drag my token. I would like to go into the store.
Yeah, I'll throw you over there. Going through trucks. Yeah. Telling this thing. You go through the front door. It's a basic gas station. And there are two guys. They look like slightly overweight, but manual labor trained rednecks. One of them isn't really paying attention to you, the younger one, and the older one is at the register and says, "Hey, welcome. Let us know if you need anything."
I want to put my glasses on beforehand. I don't know why I didn't mention that.
You can have had those on. You enter. They don't recognize you.
Yeah. I'll just look through the shelves, see if it just seems like how I remember it to be, because I've probably stopped in here pretty frequently. I'm working at a nearby summer camp.
Yeah,
Comes out
they
with
don't.
snacks pretty
you.
often.
Yeah, they don't pay any attention to you and just kind of ignore you as you go through. It's a basic gas station.
Mhm.
Basic supplies. There is some camping gear if you need camping gear, but otherwise it's mostly snacks, beer, wine, energy drinks, soda, water, ice. King, outside, you do notice that there are signs of ropes being wrapped around the branch you remember seeing a mine lynched at.
Okay. So it was real.
Yes.
Great. Okay. I'm gonna. Is that semi? Is there a semi here?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's probably like a trucker fueling outside and preparing to leave shortly.
Yeah. My view is blocked.
Yeah, but then it pulls out and you can see.
Okay. I'm gonna set up probably in the passenger seat and put rifle kind of resting on the hand guard of the door, ready to
Mhm.
move it up to the window. And
Yeah.
I'm just kind of observing everything. Kind of watching. I'm watching like up and down the road. Not really looking for anything in particular. Observing.
Overwatch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Observing.
Yeah. Let's bring it back into
I'm just thinking of
Iris.
the warning of fighting hordes of the undead in the streets.
Yeah, yeah.
I want to put like a bag of chips, pack of gum, some stuff for King and for Titan, just on the counter.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Is the gum for Titan?
No.
It's probably like beef jerky or something for Titan.
Yeah, especially because we took the store for the raccoon.
Oh yeah.
I want to look at the guy and say, "Merry Christmas! Surprised you're open."
Yeah, we're always open. We gotta deal with anybody who's moving on the holidays. You know how it
Mhm.
is. A liberal government making us stay open.
I see you fixed your sign. It's awesome.
Yeah. Graffiti. We fix those as soon as we can.
Mhm.
Freaking teens causing problems, smoking marijuana and causing problems.
Hopefully, there was less problems this summer because the campus canceled.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Good. That's good to hear.
Anything else I can get for you? Hey, chew, cigarettes. He
No, I
gestures
think I'm
behind the
good.
counter.
This will be it.
All right. You check out and everything. Do you want to say anything else to him?
Um, has there been a lot of police up here lately?
Roll persuasion.
Okay. Sorry, I have a dog just trying to jump on my lap.
Never
That does help.
apologize for that.
Any subtraction? Or are we all good? Any plus minuses?
+0. Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. A 6.
She forgot to add the +0.
My bad.
So yeah, I guess we've had some issues, but you know, the locals deal with issues, if you know what I mean. He looks at you with kind of a sweaty, beady-eyed look. If they come into our community, we take care of them.
They? Who's they?
Those fucking non-talkers. Monsters.
Uh, they're harmless, I thought. I've seen
No,
some of them in the city.
No, they ain't. No, they ain't. Junior.
Really?
Junior. You can see another kind of wide-browed, slightly manual labor built, but still bad diet
Mm-hmm.
as well. A younger man come around the corner, and like, yeah. They come in here. They cause problems. Those non-talkers don't pay in money. They don't respect local customs.
They steal?
Monsters. They
They're monsters.
they steal all the time. They steal from us constantly. That especially riles up the younger one. The older guys just they steal, but we deal with them.
I see.
Ain't nothing worse than a thief. Mm-hmm.
All right. I won't assume that they're friendly then.
You're getting bad vibes from them, probably.
The mimes, I meant.
We get bad
Definitely.
vibes from them too.
Yeah, I get bad vibes from everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I best be going now. You have a safe Christmas.
He says, "You too, you too. God bless."
Yeah,
And you're able to leave.
great. I will do that.
Did you guys? You didn't need to fuel up at all. Did you fuel up? Or did you like top off or anything?
Ideally, he would.
Okay.
Parked on the opposite side of the street.
I mean, you could have pulled in after the truck or the truck to.
No, I've been on my
top off.
watching.
Okay, yeah. So no top off.
I got a 15 on my watching though.
Great fucking watching.
Thanks, man.
I'm
I'm sure I didn't see anything. It was more of I didn't want to not see something.
Yeah. And presumably then, Iris, you returned the vehicle?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you're both at the vehicle now. Tension possibly high.
Yeah, they pretty much just openly said that they kill mimes. Mimes steal all. And so they killed him.
Seems like everyone's killing mimes.
We aren't.
Actually,
right? You guys haven't killed any mimes?
I saved the mime.
Oh.
I think.
Well, that's surprising.
You did.
Yeah, I saved the mime and she started voicing to me.
Mm-hmm.
Subtitling to me.
And it doesn't look weird to you? Just looks like normal subtitles, right?
I see subtitles. You're saying that's not weird?
Yeah, you need no. The font. It's not red.
The whole thing is weird. No, it's not red. It's weird. Why am I seeing subtitles?
Text. I just it's different for both of us. So
I wonder if it's different for Verde too.
I mean, probably they're like obsessed with him.
Somehow we found out. I don't remember how. We found out that you do these like candy drugs, and then you're able to see the subtitles for a limited amount of time. But I don't think either of us did the candy drugs, and both of us have always been able to see these subtitles ever since we saved that one mime.
Yeah, I've never done any candy drugs. I've never done any drugs at all. So
I can't remember if I have or not.
King, in the back of your mind, you remember that you found this like rainbow drug stuff. They said if you taste it, like mouth wise, that'll be a temporary thing. If you stored it, it'll be permanent. And you and Verde both did a temporary, like you did a little taster.
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
Oh, I've done drugs.
Why then has it been permanent?
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Know.
Where did you find
it? List of questions. It was in the basement, in the blockaded basement of this cabin we're headed to, stuffed in a drawer in the back, in a desk, covered by other furniture.
Wow, that's not creepy at all. Furniture in a basement?
You should be impressed that we found it. Yeah, I don't know
No,
how they got all the furniture.
Hold up. The basement was a trapdoor that was locked on both sides.
Yeah, and blockaded on the bottom. With furniture.
Yeah.
Or with something. Blocked.
That's very weird.
Yeah.
More reason to just get there sooner, I guess. So, shall we go?
Alright. I'll hop out, go back around to the driver's side, store the rifle. and drive off, and then turn around, come back, and pick her up, and then drive off.
Thanks
And
for coming back, I guess.
Titan is just on the roof, just like being like a crazy 80s stereotype. No, everybody's in.
Yeah, why not?
And that brings us over to. Let me just go. Say that would be. So the first place you get to then is the cabin check-in.
Dude.
Yeah. And it's about midday. You approach this like trailer with its covering area. There's a sign that says you need to check in. You can go left for the cabin that you didn't go to, or you could go right to the cabin you did go to. Would you like to stop here, or go left, or go right?
I'll probably come to a slow as I'm rolling off to the right side, and I'm like, the weird dude who lives here, I think he like manages the sites or something.
Mm-hmm.
He came and like talked to us once while we were out here.
Mm-hmm.
I think he was just like being nice and introducing himself, but we were so paranoid and we hated each other that we hated him too, just for being in the area.
That checks out.
Yeah. So anyways, he
Do you
lives
think...
there. I'll just like keep rolling past.
So we shouldn't check in? Are we gonna like? What if
I don't
someone's
think we
there?
have it. Yeah, I don't think we have it.
Do we
booked,
wait?
So.
Well, I mean, if he knows you.
Well, we're not like friends.
I mean, I
he
guess
just saw me once.
Yeah.
I don't even know if he saw me. I
you are
think
pretty
I was
charming
hiding in a
sometimes.
room and he talked to Verde.
Oh, yeah.
My very charming self. I hid in a room and he talked to Verde.
Yeah. Okay. Well, if one place has a car, then we go to the other one.
What sucks is I'm really good at talking to people and I'm very personable and very, I wink. And but the problem is I never know what to say to people, and every time I talk to people, it just makes me more confused. And so I just hate talking to people now.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I remember this one time I was afraid of water, and then I just became more and more and more afraid of water. Yeah.
That's not good.
No, it's a bad day. I roll off to the right.
All right, you head on up to the cabin. It's a little bit of a flashback. Going up this little slight incline to your love retreat.
Yeah,
with
lover's home or whatever. Lover's suite.
Yeah. I do believe that's what he said about it. Was the lover's retreat? You go up to this cabin, and you can see that there's nobody who has occupied it. However, you also feel in the back of your mind that it's hard to sneak with a vehicle. So you feel as if you have a limited time here to investigate this cabin before that stoner fucking weirdo manager comes up here and says, "Hey, what's up?"
Okay, I have a cover story idea.
Okay.
You forgot something important here. Taking
Months
back to
ago?
get it. Yes. Yeah. Who knows? Maybe the guy doesn't remember the passage of time. Maybe he's, he said he was
Second
stoned,
question:
so...
Is there a war zone here?
Yeah.
And that we left this place completely under attack. Oh yeah, no, I just forgot something, and he's like, "You're alive."
Both of us notice?
Yeah, both of you can roll notice.
Is this a danger
thing? I'll move you over to the popper.
6.
Let's say it is a danger thing. +2. Wow, it's weird that.
That's so weird.
Yeah, King is replaced by Iris.
Huh?
Token-wise. Because if I open it, it goes to Old Kingsman.
Oh, because you changed my character or something?
Yeah, I don't know why I picked you to Iris.
That's so weird.
Oh, yeah, Iris is here. I didn't know you were here. The fuck? Oh, that's the mime we saved. I was like, who the fuck is that?
Yeah, who the fuck is that?
Oh yeah, my campfire I built.
And Iris, is that the notice you just rolled, or?
I got a 6. King got a 12.
Okay, I just want to make sure. Yeah. So as you approach the cabin, none of you notice any signs of war. The most you notice My wife is so I'm gonna flip the camera really quick.
Hi, Pickles.
Love
Bye.
you. The most you notice is that like this window right here. If you look at the look at the scene, you'll see that
Mhm.
that window appears to be somewhat broken. Broken not in like a hyper specific way, like just it's like as you glance over, it's open and it appears to be like the pane is cracked in a way where it can't close fully.
Didn't Verde
Or
blast a shotgun through that window?
yeah, I think he did.
Okay. I just keep thinking I was tripping and none of this was real. I'll get out of the vehicle and I'll walk up there. I want to see where I blasted shots and saved Titan.
Yeah, you
I think
could
it was like
certainly
right over
look
here
around.
somewhere. Right over here. I
Oh
can't
yeah,
remember.
we put Rio King on.
There I am. I was there. I was here, and apparently Iris was here. You remember?
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah, you can find like the little spurts in the dirt where a bullet has hit.
I'm like
Um,
getting down and like looking. I'm like, holy shit! I actually found. I'm a real investigator.
there are
Yeah.
no dead bodies though.
Didn't I put 3 down or something? I shot
Yeah,
3
no,
something,
you are correct.
or I shot
You
3
can see
at 1 something.
you can see where bodies should have been,
Hmm.
but okay.
Looking at him like this place was a bloodbath. Who was?
I
There are
saw your
disturbances.
cars, yeah.
Someone was. Wasn't there? There was another person inside here with us. Wasn't there a 4th person?
I think he just called. Verde called the librarian guy.
No,
Maybe
there
that's what
was.
you're thinking of?
Oh, it was the mime.
The mime, yeah. She rode with Verde, I think.
That's right. It was the mime. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll head up and check the door.
The door is unlocked. You open it with no problem at all, and as you open it, you will notice. Notice +2.
I'm gonna follow.
No danger sense. Iris, you can roll notice, but just standard, no +2.
Okay. 3.
7.
Would you like to reroll, Iris?
Nah.
King. As your hand touches the doorknob, familiar, you open the door and you smell flowers. And as you open the door into the room, you can see that there is an individual sitting at the couch, a woman. And as you enter the room, again, you still smell flowers everywhere. And you look at the head of this person. They're turned away from you, sitting at the couch. And you can see that there are flowers woven into their hair. They turn, face painted up, black and white. And you see the text appear for both of you. A standard script, of course, for King, and a blood red cursive script, of course, for Iris. It says, "I've been waiting for you guys here. Thought you wouldn't arrive." Is there anything I can help you with?
No, I'm just. That would be an ending.
She turns as she says the, "Can I help you with anything?" And you can see the face paint and everything.
Wait. She says that, or it's just subtitled?
Subtitle.
Okay. Confused myself.
Look back at Iris. Who the fuck is that?
I have no clue. I've never been here before, so is this not the one you saved?
No, they all look alike, but I feel racist saying that. They're mimes.
It is not the one you saved.
Probably not.
And do we recognize them otherwise? Say, like, Jesse?
Neither of you have ever seen this person before.
You are the last person we expected to run into.
You must be looking for Verde. He's
Yeah.
not here right now. Would you like to leave a message?
The subtitles appear and say, "No, I'm actually here for you two. I'm here to guide you. I'm one of the guides."
Oh, the guide mimes again. So we're gonna see you once and then you're gonna disappear forever.
I hope not, but it's entirely possible that at any point I will die.
Yeah, you guys
That's
have
my
been dying
goal.
a lot.
That's possible with anything, though.
Yeah, but
Yes, but
they die a lot more.
That's
normal.
true. I mean, I did just hear that they getting killed purposely.
Yeah, you guys are being like
my
humble.
objective brings me close to death. And if my objective brings success and I die, it is worth it.
What's your objective?
My objective?
Mm-hmm.
You just mentioned having an objective.
Yes.
My objective is to make sure that the man in the blue coat dies. And I can say confidently that you two and your strange friend are the only ones who can make sure the man in the blue coat meets his end.
Verde's police jacket.
I don't think so.
The man in the
I
blue
think you're
coat
reaching.
is one who, much like the flowers I care for, has found root in your brains. You,
Mm.
Oh,
Dr.
the blue
Iris
shit.
Foresight, you were initially controlled, but he who walks without skin says that you shall be protected. You, King,
I walk with skin.
He does.
you are such a
Currently
beautiful
shirtless.
warning sign.
I
You are the one who draws danger to you.
what? I
Yeah,
wink and then
yeah.
stop. I'm like,
I second
I
that.
wink and then I'm like, wait, what? No, that's not me.
You are a true knight, a bishop, a rook.
I'm
All
I'm the
in
whole
one.
board.
You are the one who draws them from the king. You are the king's man.
So you're the instigator, apparently. Great.
It is for you that I am here.
Do you,
So, like, kill me.
she said she was to guide us.
I'm a guide man.
Death. Not today.
I hope not. I really hope not.
I know mimes are really easy to kill, so you might have a fight on your hands.
I don't think that would be much of a fight then, would it?
So are you trying to kill me?
She shakes her head. No,
Okay.
I'm here to help you. And that's where I think we should wrap up this session with you guys at Adventure 2. The Case of the Squirrel Lord. Or Call of the Squirrel Lord, I think.
Yeah, the
called
call
it.
the Squirrel Lord.
Yeah, broke my naming premise there, but you guys are at this cabin in the hills of Golden Ridge, talking to a mime at a previous adventure you've been at about things. She's trying to help you, or maybe guide you. And I guess next session we'll see where this continues in town. This has been the case of the boogeyman? Question mark?
Thank you everyone for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed another episode of Strange Town Golden Ridge. My name's Rath. I host all these things. Huge shout out to Mr. Pickles, the writer and director of this little crazy fucking nightmare. And to Daisy, one of the few survivors still remaining sane throughout it. Thank you once again for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all the things. And we will hopefully see you in the next one. Good night.
Bye.
I love you.